What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy imKingKenneth, back from another video, and today we're gonna talk about black social media blogs. Because I'ma say it off rip, I hate them for various and good reasons. Whether it's the Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, or Spiritual Word, as they all promote negativity just for their own gain. Oh, and by the way, for the majority of this video, I'm mainly going to be referencing the Shade Room, but this also pretty much applies to any other platform. I'm pretty sure everybody and their moms know who Cardi B is. And if you do, then you would know that Cardi B literally beefs with everybody. But in this case, for some, it could be justifiable. As a couple of years back, Cardi B and the Shade Room got into a beef online about them posting her daughter culture. And while for some that may mean nothing, for Cardi, due to the fact that it made me post negative content and blocked her from commenting on her page, Cardi B was very upset and they argued for hours. And some people might think that this is a case where Cardi B is pretty much being Cardi B again. There has been a bunch of celebrities over the years that also hate the Shade Room. Mariah the Scientist, who is an R&B singer and also the girlfriend of Young Thug, called out the Shade Room for only using her for negative headlines and never for positive ones. But in regard to the actual post itself, it's pretty much a engagement farming and rage bait of tabloid media. Because in case y'all didn't notice, the Shade Room and all these blogs intentionally put certain posts out there just for likes and views. Not necessarily because it's breaking news. For example, over a month ago, Big Sean and Charlamagne the God did an interview together where Big Sean pretty much talks about his new album, him being a father and also his relationship with Jhené Aiko, and whether or not he wants to get married or not. And people in these comment sections are pretty much saying that, oh, niggas ain't shit, Jhené should leave him, he's wasting her time, etc, etc. And I said this before in a previous video, but just because they're in a long-term relationship doesn't mean that they have to get married right away. Because marriage is very complicated than most people realize. And social media glorifies the reception and ceremony rather than the actual concept of marriage. And it's not also for entertainment news, it's also for political news. And listen, regardless of what your political stance is, or how you feel about the rainbow community, you have to agree that this is weird. Because in case you didn't notice, whenever you see Dwayne Wayne or Gabrielle Union on the Shade Room, it's usually because they're supporting their now daughter, Zaya Wade. And since the Shade Room clearly knows what they're doing, they know that the comments will go ballistic on them. And when it comes to politics, it's not much better. Because whenever they post something related to politics, they don't give out all the information about that certain situation. And due to the fact that most people only read headlines and captions, they would spread the disinformation like wildfire. Because in case y'all didn't know, a lot of people in this country can't read for shit. And if they do read, they only skim through stuff. So keep that in mind in case y'all get in an argument with somebody online. But going back to entertainment, they are very aware of what happens in the comment sections. Because whenever they post Halle Bailey on their timeline, due to the fact that a lot of people hate Halle Bailey for some reason, whenever they post her, there's always something better in the comments. And I did a video on that too, so y'all should watch it after the video ends. Same with Megan. Because if there's two fan bases that hate Megan, it would A, be the Barbs, or B, be the Umbrellas. And this comment section proves it. But I'm sure y'all heard about the recent Ice Spice and Cleopatra situation. But ever since that beef, Cleopatra has been posted a bunch of times. And mind you, they never post her. And if they do, it's a very rare occurrence. And rightfully so, the comment section actually called them out. And one last thing, the Shade Room is secretly the feds. What I mean from that is they go through lengths to find out who a celebrity could be linked up with. They go through people's stories and posts and try to put them all together like Blue's Clues or some shit. And I know they're celebrities and that kind of comes to the territory, but at the same time this is weird. And I feel like celebrities should put out a story whenever they want to. But Kenneth, they don't just post negative stuff, they also post positive content. Yeah, barely. Because they do these morning prayers to set the day off and also share these charity events. And while you could argue that they're so meaningful, the attention isn't there. And like I said before, Hollywood Unlocked pretty much does the same thing. Same with Spiritual Word, which is pretty much a Christian version of the Shade Room, which is already Christian by the way. Same with the Neighborhood Talk, the Jasmine brand, YBF, Academics, or even No Jumper, even though it's mainly hip-hop news. I'm not just saying this because I'm hitting on something, but I just want to spread a message. With all I said in this video, I'm not saying that you can or cannot consume this content, but you gotta be very wary of what you consume. Not just the blogs, but also stuff like Zeus and Baddies. With all just said, it's all low vibrational material, and if you consume that content fairly often, you would become low vibrational yourself. And if you do choose to consume the content, at least fact check. And listen, I'm not saying that I'm the smartest person in the room, but every time I go in these comment sections, the more I realize that a lot of people in this world lack common sense, and their brains might actually be cooked. And since there is 30 million people that follow the Shade Room, it affects more people than you will realize. Not everybody, but a good amount. Because goddamn, y'all make me feel like Jimmy Neutron. But due to the fact we live in the age of media, where people care more about the entertainment value of something rather than the actual fact, and things come and go very quickly, a lot of people, to say the very least, is gullible to their phones. Like I said, do what you want, it's your life. But just be aware of what you consume, mentally, physically, etc. But yeah, that's it for the video, y'all. Hope you enjoy, and if you do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos, and I'ma catch y'all later. I'm imKingKenneth, and I'm out this bitch. Peace out, y'all. Bah!
Get this bum out of here, will you? Just get this bum out of here already, huh?